Hello world, FudgeBot47 here, and welcome to another episode of Mob Battles. So, today we are going to be doing the Mutant Skeleton versus the Death Worm. Alright, so both of these are modded mobs. A Mutant Skeleton is from Mutant Beats mod. Death Worm is from Ice and Fire mod. Both of those are linked down in the description. Alright, so, yes, the Death Worms are slightly random. Like, their sizes do vary a bit. Like, here's a one with 6 hit points. This one probably has, like, 8. So, yeah. They're going to be a little random. But, you know, these battles do tend to be. Alright, so first, we're going to do 3 on 1. Because this guy's pretty powerful. Alright, now they're going to start trying to come at each other. Let's lower the wall. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, they're lashing out at him. Oh, wow, the Death Worms are getting destroyed. He missed them. Oh, wow. He won by a whole lot on that one. Kaboom! Boom. Alright, let's get the next one set up. Alright, we are doing 6 Death Worms now. Wait, what? Dang it. Okay, as I was saying... I did it again. I wish you could lock these stabs so that you couldn't reset the boxes, but I keep doing it by accident. Okay, 6 on 1. One shots the Death Worms. Oh wow, now they're mauling him. But still, the skeleton is just absolutely destroying the Death Worms. Oh, and he jumped up and shot them both. Man, he hardly got touched again. Alright, let's go on to the next fight. Alright, now we have 15 Death Worms against 1 Mutant Skeleton. Wonder if the worms are actually going to win this time. Wow, look at them. They're just like, just eating him. Alright, come on, do your jump up move. That's when you kill all of them usually. Man, I think he's taking too much damage to do it. Death Worms might win. What health is he on? Oh, he's only on 25 health. Man, oh yeah! Oh! Oh my gosh, this guy has like so little health left. But the Death Worms won by a tiny little bit. Oh, nope, there's still a fully alive Death Worm. They won by a bit more. So yeah, when the Mutant Skeleton dies, he explodes and his bones deal damage. So that's what that was at the end there. Alright, now we have 2 Mutant Skeletons versus 30 Death Worms. And in the Death Worms' favor, there's some gigantic Death Worms also. Like, look at these guys. Hooey! Man, those enormous Death Worms are helping the Skeletons out a lot. Oh wow, Skeletons just killed multiple Death Worms with a leaping attack. And the huge Death Worms have like... Wow, that one had so much health. One of the Skeletons is down. How's the other one doing? Oh, he still has about 30 hit points left. Alright, is he gonna kill everyone in his explosion? Oh, it was an exact tie. Wow. Alright, so Skeletons have 2 points. Death Worms have 1 point. No one gets a point that round. Alrighty. 45. I reset the position again. 45 Death Worms versus 3 Skeletons. And hokey flip! Alright, man, there's some huge Death Worms here. This guy has 47 hit points. Hey, that's a good number. Alright. All 3 Skeletons are still alive. The Death Worms have definitely suffered losses. I'm not sure if the Death Worms are going to win this one. Skeletons seem to be doing... Oh no, they got the big one. There's still 2 Skeletons left. Alright, I'm betting the Death Worms are going to go in this one. Oh man, the Skeletons are on low health though. Alright, so with the Skeletons won this one. Although it's not a whole lot of health. Alright, let's move on to an even bigger fight. Alrighty, this is 65 Death Worms versus 4 Mutant Skeletons, not 40, goodness sakes. Man, this place is swimming with worms. Look at the giant, like, tongues of the death worms sticking out. Man, these are some really cool mobs. Like, it would be cool if Mojang could actually make mobs this cool. Roasted. Okay, so all 4 skeletons are still alive. So the skeletons are seeming to do better when they have more numbers. So, like, you know, 15 deathworms beat 1 skeleton, but wow, all 4 of them are still alive. So it seems the more skeletons there are, even if the deathworms are, even if there's like 4 times as many deathworms, they're still doing better. Alright, interesting. Let's try 4 skeletons versus 100 deathworms. Alright, here we go. 100 deathworms. Wow, look at them just swarming the skeletons. Like, that's so cool how it works. And this guy's getting mauled over here. Alright, these guys keep jumping up. The jumping attack is the one that seems to... Skeletons seem to kill the most guys with their jumping attack. Alright, nom nom nom. Oh, he got killed. Oh, wow, there's only 2 skeletons left. Oh, it looks like the deathworms might come up on top on this one. Kaboom! Wow. Skeletons keep killing a lot of guys with their final explosion, but we still got deathworms left. Wow. So the deathworms had 100 guys, and they still only won by 4 deathworms. That's saying something about the mutant skeletons, because trust me, deathworms... Oh, right. If this were in a sandy area, the deathworms would be way deadlier because they could burrow. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and set up a sandy area quickly, and let's do a few test fights. Alright, here we go. We got Deathworm Paradise. Better capitalize that, otherwise I'm going to kill myself for not doing it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to use the desert preset, so there's 8 layers of sand, so there's plenty for the deathworms to burrow into. Okay, well, one thing that's going to make this a lot harder is the deathworms are just going to want to burrow and, like, not stop burrowing. So, yeah, we'll try. We'll try it. Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to replace the floor with sand. Alright, so this is going to be a previous fight. This is going to be 30 deathworms versus 2 mutant skeletons. Because the skeletons won the first time I did this fight. But let's see how the deathworms do with sand. Alright. I don't like... There we go, they're all burrowing. See, look at this. Now they're all going underground and the skeletons can't hit them, I don't think. Oh, some of them seem to be stuck in the wall. Let's see who wins. Wow, there's so many particles. And the skeletons don't seem to be doing so good, although we can't really see how many deathworms are left either. Because they're all just... Alright, as you can see with the particles moving around, there are more deathworms left. So, the deathworms win if they have their favorite material on the ground, and that... Because that's just the way they're designed. I remember in my survival world, when the deathworms came, it was like, oh dang, you know, because they spawn in the desert, I would die a lot. Alright. So for the biggest fight, which we'll do next, I'm not going to have sand, because it's honestly a little overpowered for the worms. Okay, it is now time for the big fight. 300 deathworms versus 10 mutant skeletons. So yes, this is the point that the sounds start completely glitching out and the game doesn't really work anymore because of how many sounds are being played. So, oh my gosh, the lag. This is the point where the game doesn't really work anymore. Yeah, the reason deathworms are laggy is because, like, look at all the segments to them. Every segment is a separate... The deathworms are gone! Oh my gosh! So, the mutant skeletons' area of effect attacks destroy them! Oh my gosh! So, like, death worms, when you have more of them, it's like this. You know, they don't have stonks. But when mutant skeletons have more of them, it's like they have many stonks. See, this is my professional business graph to show how mutant skeletons get way better. Alright, so I think we've determined by now that mutant skeletons are a lot better than death worms, especially in large numbers. And that's probably due to their area of effect attack. Like, you know, their arrows hit multiple entities, so they kill like 6 death worms at once. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of this mob battle. Let me guys know what you thought of it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!